Hello, everyone. It's me again. People ask me, what do I use to get the effects here? I have my mechanical pencil here, and I also have regular pencils, drawing pencils, HB, from HB, actually from 4H, which is lightest. Then you go to HB, which is darker than 4H. Like if you go 4, 3, 2, gets darker. Then when you get to HB, it's dark. And then you go from HB to 2B, 3B, 4B. When it goes up, it gets darker. All the way to, I believe, 14B, something like that. That's as far as I got, but I think it's F's and different other stuffs too, but I stick to what I know, stick to what I work with. Now this picture here, this is different because it's a bigger piece of paper. So I'm able to get all the details in that I can squeeze in here. But I just first want to get the outline of what I want to look like, the dark spots and where I want it to be dark. This is all what I learned on YouTube tutorial. My man name is Shadrach Asante. That's his name. Shadrach Asante on YouTube has amazing tutorials on how to make realistic skin, how to make your dark shades, how to shade first and then go over your shading with your outlines, different stuff like that. I'm always trying to learn. I know I'm 48, but I'm still learning, trying to get better at what I can, Never too old to do anything. You can do whatever you put your mind to. But this is my latest project here. I got a lot of completed projects I got to get to people. Y'all got to get me y'all information so I can get you your items. But this is going to be awesome when I finish. And you'll see as I darken them this is all graphite, by the way. I darkened certain areas. I like to use the powder because it's less shine with the powder. I learned that as well. If you shade with the pencil and blend it, there's shine with that. But if you this pencil here has a pencil sharpener in it, and you can just sharpen up your pencil, mechanical pencil, sharpen up the lead, nice little sharp tip there. And then with the rest, what I do, I like to take the chips and just spread it on my paper in the places I want to be dark. And then I take my tissue paper here, and then I'll like smash it in a little bit, and then continue to rub where I put as much as where I want it to be dark. And then I just rub it in like that. And then it kind of gives me a pre-blend. And then what I do, I try to draw on top of that with my detail. And this is a 2H pencil, so it's not dark. It's just going to give me just the amount of shading that I need. And then I'm able to go back over this with darker graphite gradually in different sections. Here's my reference picture here. And then I go in different sections and find the different lights and darks and make sure they stay that way. And then with the shirt and then the different stuff that has to be all the way lightened, I do have, where is it? Have my, goodness, my blending stumps here. I also have my electric eraser, best friend right here. This electric eraser here will give you all the highlights you need. And I have big erasers and small ones like this one, which will help you get within those little crevices, the eye and stuff like that. But for the big part, like the shirt, I'll take the bigger ones, which are these here, and then you can go over bigger areas. This is what I use. Have my sandpaper here as well. Then I take the graphite and sand it on there. And then my blending brush here helps me get the right amount of blending in different areas. I have a big one and a small one. So that's me in a nutshell, what I use and what I try to do to be better. Like I said, Ashante, man, Shadrick Ashante, he's very good. There's other ones on YouTube as well. Draw Like a, dang, what is it? Draw Like a Saint, I think, or something like that. He's also a good, it's so many on YouTube, TikTok. A lot of my TikTok friends, I love you. Hey, thank you for the support. Everybody that's liked everything I've done, just doing it for fun. Hopefully I get good enough to get clients and be able to, you know, make money doing what I love. It'll be God working through that if it's meant to be. But if not, I'm cool. But this is my introduction to what I use and how I create my tutorials. And one other thing, what I also do, I'll make a grid on my paper. You probably can't see it now because I do it so light. And then that's how I know where to put certain parts of what, because it's gridded. And I have that, everybody have that option on your phone where you can just grid your stuff. See how I grid up like that? And they also have apps in which you can do that as well. The one I use is GridArt. This one here is awesome. Just go to the GridArt, select your photo, select this one here, and it'll break it down into grids. And you can put how you want to reference it, and then you just measure your paper and make sure your squares are even within that space so you can place it where you need. I hope this answered a lot of questions. I love your support. Thank you. And till the next time, let's create something.